Alright, it is time for a video response and contest entry. Hey everyone, it is Shannon and I'm super excited to be here today and to share with you this video. This is going to be my contest entry video for Sean from MovieAssault's 100 subscribers giveaway. Congratulations, Sean! I am so happy for you, and I was really excited to see this and also to see the question that you asked for this video response. And Sean is someone that I have been watching for years, I think since the early days when I was back in, I know it was when I was still doing videos of Shannon the Movie Moxie, and then I switched over to this channel, and through the awesomeness of social media, I follow him on Instagram as well as watch his videos, and he's just so awesome. And so highly recommend that you check him out. And yeah, and he does videos on hauls and pickups, and I'm always curious as to what he is going to get up to every Halloween. He always does something in October for Halloween, and so you can start to see where all the orange is, so I'm curious as to what this year will bring. So definitely check out Sean's channel. He is just so awesome. So I am doing this contest entry. So what is the contest entry? So we have to answer the question, what is your most prized possession in your physical media collection? And it doesn't have to be the most valuable in terms of cost or price or resale value, but it's what you value the most. And I knew right away what it was, and mine was tucked a little bit away in my storage nook, so this video is going up a little later than I had hoped because I'm getting it, I think, right under the wire, and because when the contest closes on the 22nd, right, Saturday the 22nd, so I am getting it in on time, but it's later than I'd hoped. So my most prized possession in my video collection probably won't come as a huge surprise, or maybe it will. One of the very strange things about this is I actually cannot watch it anymore, yet I still have it, I still own it, and I will never get rid of it. And it's actually 3 things, so I'm totally cheating. And that would be Star Wars on VHS. This one I have as, I think I got it through like Columbia House Video Club. So Star Wars, and then of course Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi I got off eBay. Now, for those of you who grew up in the streaming generation and didn't go to the video store, having actual movies in physical format when videos started to come out was very unusual. They were very expensive. You just generally didn't get them. You borrowed them, you borrowed them from the video store, you rented them, and people didn't have them. Like, I had for the longest time, and I probably still have it. I think I actually might have finally got rid of it, but I had Star Wars taped from First Choice, which was what the movie network was, which is in Canadian terms like HBO. What was HBO before it was HBO? It was called something else, right? But it was on First Choice or Super Channel. I can't remember. Probably First Choice, and that's how I watched it. And I've watched it a million times. This is the movie that I've seen the most, with only close second as probably Hot Fuzz, because I watch it like when I'm for other reasons. But anyway, so Star Wars, and I don't have a VHS player anymore. I don't, or a VCR anymore. I finally gave it up a couple years ago, and getting these two on eBay when I got them was, like, still at the time where, like, you just, like, buying something online was unusual, and you didn't want to, like, put a credit card online. Like, it was just very different at the time. And so I actually, of course, have all of these on DVD. I don't have them on Blu-ray, but it's like when you have a Disney subscription, it's like, it does feel a bit different for me, for having physical media, but I wanted these in their original format because they became remastered and changed and all of these things. And I actually do not have a huge opinion on the for Star Wars proper, like Star Wars, this one, I will love and know it as its original version, and I know every time I see a change in the new ones. For the rest of the films, I don't feel or see or notice that as much. And I feel like there's so much energy and hurt around the changes and stuff like that, and I don't feel super invested, and it might be because I have the original formats. Also, the DVDs I got have both the originals and the remastered, so I feel complete. I feel like if I want to watch them, I can on DVD. These I can't watch because I don't have a VCR, but I will keep them forever because they mean so much to me. Star Wars is my favorite film of all time. Nothing will ever change it. I actually recently did buy a Star Wars sheet. I don't know how I had never had a Star Wars shirt in my entire life. I got it like 2 months ago, and I'm like, why don't... It's huge! It's huge! I don't care. I do not care, you know, I don't know what I was waiting for all of these years. So yeah, Star Wars. Of course it's gonna be Star Wars. When everyone asks, like, what's your favorite anything for a movie, it's gonna be Star Wars. Like, it's just, and specifically, of course, Star Wars A New Hope. But yeah, so these are my most prized possessions, and I remember buying Empire and Return of the Jedi on eBay and being like, how does this work, and will I ever get it, and what's feedback, and all, like, it was a completely different online world than it is today. But they are the ones that I love and treasure the most. And the reason I keep them in storage is that I don't want them to get discolored through the, like, being out on my shelf. Like, I can see my Star Trek collection. that Kirk is looking a little pale. So I keep them tucked away, and, you know, and they're all a bit different. Like, even the side, well, 2 of them are CBS Fox and 1 is Fox Video, you know, and even just hearing the mechanics of them, like hearing it move in there, you know, and I think I forgot to rewind it. No, that's right. That's right. So this one I did buy on my own, and the other 2 I got on eBay. So, you know, and let's just look at you want to see the front and the back? I will do a little show and tell for the fans. For us fans, there's the back. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And it's interesting because I actually feel like this art is, like, both Leia and Luke don't quite look like that. You know, C-3PO and R2 is a bit of a better likeness. And then for Empire, which I think Empire really is everyone's, like, I don't usually go this route, but all the guys I know, this is their favorite of the trilogy, if not all time. I don't know. So there's the back. Lando! And I actually do also have, even though it's a bit of a cheat to add something else, I do have a tauntaun with Luke. And Luke comes out of the tauntaun, but his legs stay. His legs are still there. And this, actually, technically, isn't mine. It's definitely my brother's. I don't know how I ended up with it. I didn't have any Star Wars stuff as a kid. I have a brother who is 1 year older than me, and he got all the Star Wars stuff. I got to play with it and be around it, but I didn't get any Star Wars stuff, which is why I'm super happy to have it now. So yeah, and so that's Empire Strikes Back. I love how Darth Vader's, what would you say, head, mask, casing, and then Return of the Jedi, which I think is probably the most underrated. It's the least talked about, for sure. I feel like, for me, the Star Wars A New Hope is the one, and for a lot of people I know, Empire is the one. I don't know many people who Return of the Jedi is their favorite. I know the Ewoks made it sort of a little extra family-friendly, and I think the timing of that didn't quite work with the growing age of, like, at least for me, like, the growing age of the audience, because generally speaking, when you get older, you kind of want things to be more serious and less lighthearted or cute. And so this went a different route with the Ewoks. But I love the Ewoks. I love their persistence, you know. And then, of course, we have Leia on the front in the iconic outfit. So yeah, so that is my entry. So I hope that bodes well. And I do feel like it's pretty strange to keep something that I can no longer watch in its format, but it's, you know, generally, like, in that sense, it really is something I keep as a collection, as a, you know, it's part of my collection. I'm not a huge collector. That's one of the things I realized, actually, in the past 10-ish years with film. I'm a film lover, but I'm not necessarily a film collector. I pick and stick, and Star Wars is something that I've picked and stick with. So I do buy the movies as they come out. I'm actually a little behind, but again, when they're available on like Netflix or Disney Plus, it's a little less incentive to purchase them. But I do do that with different series. I pick the ones that are, I'm going to stick with. Star Wars is one of them. The Fast and the Furious franchise is one of them. And for TV, Vikings is one of them. So yeah, and those are the ones that I buy as they come out, and I just know that now. I love them so much that I want to have them. I want to be able to watch them at any time, and so I want them in my collection. So that is my entry. I hope that you enjoyed that. Everyone, if you have not checked out Sean's channel, please do. And also there is, if you don't want to, and if you can't do a video entry yourself, there is also in his video a Gleam link, which is something that I hadn't heard of before, where you can make either additional entries or if you do a video response, or you can also enter if you are unable to do a video response. And also thank you, Sean, for mentioning that you have to be a public subscriber to be for your contrast entry to be valid, because I didn't realize I didn't have that turned on or whatever, or flipped. So I actually went through, was like, all right, Google, tell me how to do this thing. And so I made myself a public subscriber because I totally want to be a public subscriber. I just didn't know that I wasn't. So thank you for making that one of the parameters. I hope I show up as a public subscriber. And yeah, so there you go. That is my entry for Sean's 100 subscriber contest giveaway, subscribers giveaway. And yeah, check out Sean's channel, and I will be back soon with another video. Take care. I almost said happy reading, and then I did. Happy watching! Happy watching!